Hello again, my dear students. We are going to continue our talking about the past simple tense. In the last video, we talked about the past simple tense, the use of it, and we talked about also the first form of the past simple tense, which is the affirmative sentence. And also we talked about the regular verbs and irregular verbs. Today we are going to continue talking about these types. The second type of the past simple tense, which is the negative sentence. The negative sentence. You need to know that when we want to make a negative sentence in simple past tense, we add the auxiliary verb did plus not. Did plus not. And you need also to notice and to make a note in your mind that when we use did, we don't add anything to the verb. The verb comes as an infinitive form. The verb comes as an infinitive form when we use did or did not. Okay? So as an example, Tom didn't visit us last week. Tom didn't visit us last week. I didn't run in the competition. I didn't run in the competition. So you have to notice here that after didn't, the verb visit. We didn't use visited. Also run. I didn't run. We don't use also run. We use run. Why? Because didn't, we use the infinitive form of the verb. Okay? Now let's go to the last form of the sentences, which is the question. The question. You need to know that we have two types of questions. We have the yes or no question. So how can we form the yes or no question? We need to know that we put at the beginning of the sentence did plus subject plus the verb plus the complement, which is the rest of the sentence. Now, as an example, we have here, did Tom visit you last week? Did Tom visit you last week? Here also, after that, the verb here is visit. We don't use visited. Why? Because we have did here. Because after that, the verb comes what? Yes, exactly. It comes in an infinitive form. Okay? Also, we have the WH question. So why do we call it a WH question? Because we use WH words. For example, where, when, who, like these words. As an example, and we don't answer as yes or no. No, we answer it as a false sentence. As an example, where did you run last year? Where did you run last year? So the answer is not yes or no. No, you have to come to make a false sentence to answer this question. Okay. Also, we have sometimes we use the verb to be, the past form of the verb to be. Now in the past, verb to be comes in two forms. Those forms are, we have was and were. Was and were. So was here, we use it with the singulars. For example, he, she, it, or any singular name. And also where we use it with whom, with plurals. For example, they, you, or any plural name. Okay? Okay, now you need to notice that when we have the verbs was or were, and we want to make a negative sentence, here we don't use did. We use wasn't or weren't. For example, I wasn't there last day. Or, for example, they weren't there last day. Okay? And also, when we want to make a question, also we don't use did. we don't use did at all. So we use the verb itself, which is was or were, which is was or were. For example, was Aaron in the house? Was Aaron in the house? Or were they at were they at the mall? Were they at the mall? Were they at the mall? Okay, so this is the end of this grammar. I hope that it was useful for you, and thank you for your listening.